Hello and welcome back, everyone, to StarFox Assault and Rocket Rabbit Commentaries for the Nintendo GameCube, and in this episode, Pepper.
Everyone, heed closely what I'm about to say. While you were on Soria, a colossal Aparoid armada appeared. The majority of the Cornerian defense fleets was decimated.
Oh no, StarFox 2 is canon.
How did this happen? While we were busy,
The one silver lining is that you are all okay. You're our last hope, StarFox.
For the record, the reason why StarFox 2
familiar.
being canon is a problem is because StarFox 2 was never officially released until like 2 years ago.
Jammers are in place. Radar use is impossible. Dang it.
And welcome to the briefing for the very first mission of StarFox 64. Your last hope, StarFox. Andross's invasion army has advanced to the surface.
But you must attack them.
We are fucked, StarFox. Again, your last hope for survival.
General Pepper.
No!
He's in serious trouble. Forget this. I'm going planetside to take out the radar jammers.
With what?
Going solo again?
Oh, right, the radar jet. See, he's fine. He's fine. It's just because the call breaks does not mean the person you were talking to is dead.
Oh, come on, Cloud. You've seen enough sci-fi in space to know that that's not true. Recapture the Cornerian capital.
Well, I mean, if you hear a loud explosion and the sound of screaming followed by a palatable cut-off and silence, then yeah, you can infer that something terrible had just happened.
Behold, Corneria is mostly destroyed and looks like an F-Zero track. Okay, partially destroyed and looks like an F-Zero track.
This
is Fox. I'm going to destroy the radar jammers. Don't worry about all the enemies. Concentrate your fire on the radar jammers.
Yeah, this mission can honestly go really, really quickly if you decide to follow Peppy's advice here and just focus on the radar jammers.
There are more looking
But yeah, the sniper rifle, fucking amazing. Also, the only weapon that you can use in order to destroy the radar jammers themselves.
Got it, Peppy. Consider all of them toasted.
We should get radar back once
Yes.
the jammers are taken out.
If they blocked our radar, it means they're getting wiser.
You are our surface contact, Fox. Good luck.
We're counting on you, Fox.
We're counting on you.
It's okay,
Fox.
Slippy. I'm counting on me too.
Yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm just some boob giving a flyer's license.
And
Hey,
there.
did you see that
and roll
limousine
away.
for its service available? Yes, it is quite a powerful little weapon you have there, the sniper rifle. Effective at a
I
distance
missed.
and destroys
There,
enemies
got it.
in
Excellent, Fox.
in one shot.
Thankfully, the sniper rifle is honestly ludicrously more powerful than it realistically should be. The big downside to it is it's a very it's a bit more awkward to use than it really wants to be.
This is horrible.
First, we must go rescue Crystal using the homing launcher that we picked up.
Yeah, there are buildings in the way, Crystal. I can't attack enemies unless I have line of sight. See?
And there.
Yay.
Yes, we have successfully rescued Crystal.
Thanks, Fox.
All
I
right,
think
back
I
to
know
hunting down the radar jammers.
Ferris Bueller. You're my
After we
hero.
blow up this particular Aparoid. There.
Yay. Yes, destroy the many things. I'm glad we have an abundance of things to destroy.
Alright, pick up the extra life. Pick up the barrier. Also, these don't worry about killing these particular Cornerian soldiers, because yes, that's what they are. They're possessed by the Aparoids. So, no, their deaths don't count.
Yep. Oh. Well, come on, they're shooting at you.
Yes, they're shooting at us,
See,
but
they're not
but you know, they're still Cornerian soldiers, so.
Well, fucking, they should have like a boss present, because that is a StarFox 64 trope. Is that usually you get credit for anything that can deal damage to you, except when the boss fight starts, because then the boss starts spawning its own kind of enemies, and those enemies don't count towards your hit counter.
Well, here's the
because
thing:
then you can just make the
Cornerian
boss
soldiers
fight last
do count towards your
indefinitely.
hit counter, but they don't count. I'm being pedantic about them not counting towards your unneeded kills.
So, but
Yes, they do
count?
count towards your hit counter.
Oh. Okay, so we should just keep annihilating them. They're possessed. They can't help it anymore. The Las Plagas has digging in too deep. I mean, the Aparoids have dug in too deep.
It may as well be the Las Plagas, honestly. I mean, the only difference is that the Las Plagas actually robs you of all competency as well as sentience, whereas the Aparoids actually boost your competency by quite a significant amount, whilst robbing you of sentience.
I mean, ego. Ego is the word you're looking
Are you sure?
for. A proper sense of self.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a few more.
Impressive, Fox. I'll have to rethink my opinion of you.
Because, like, Pigma, although he became the fucking, bloated slither monster because of the Aparoid infestation, he had sentience. It's just he no longer recognized himself as who he was. He was just an
extension
another
of
face
the
of the Aparoids.
Aparoids will at that point.
Precisely. His ego had been destroyed, and my god, if there was one creature that Pigma Dangar cared about, it was Pigma Dangar. And that was a lot of pig to take care of. Fat bastard.
So you'll notice that we haven't actually finished up this segment of the level yet, specifically because I'm still trying to hunt down another, at least one more of these special flags. Corneria is a level that I don't actually go back to all that often. It's not a bad level, to be perfectly honest, but it is a level that I don't really enjoy being in, mostly because of the grounded segment. Dealing with the radar jammers is actually one of the easier parts of this level, to be perfectly honest. It's a lot of the ground forces that are the actual issue.
Now we can use radar. I'll send you an R-wing. Find it on your radar.
Unfortunately, I just jumped down from the building where the R-wing spawned, so...
Oh. It's okay, it's not your fault.
Thanks to Fox, we can now
I mean, I could see because of all these chutes and ladders you gotta go up on the different buildings. I mean, it is a good... I do like the simulation of the city. But just like a city, there, where we are in need of an elevator, instead we have stairs.
Hey, Wolf.
Run.
So how the fuck did Fox survive that, Mr. Cloud?
What are you doing here?
You're the one who dropped in unannounced. And if anyone's gonna tan your hide, it's gonna be me. Right.
After you get off my fucking ship,
Wipe that stupid look
hanger-on.
We're not done yet.
Yep. Welcome to the second segment of the plasma cannon part of the game.
You're on my
Oh, god damn it.
Don't disappoint.
Don't worry, this is the last of the two.
Go ahead and blunder, and you'll end up as a target.
I do like the
Sexy
fact that we
saxophone.
get to hear the Wolfen theme throughout the rest of this. To be perfectly honest, the only downside to this particular rendition of this gameplay style is the fact that we're here for the next 10 minutes. So, yeah.
When this is all done, I want a first-class meal.
As far as I know,
Also
Panther
want a
never gets
certain,
that meal.
There's no fun fighting unshakable enemies.
Also require a certain blue-furred foxy lady to be sitting across from me, enjoying a glass of Chardonnay.
Now, why is it that Chardonnay is the requisite celebratory alcoholic beverage?
Hey man, I didn't write the rules. It's just generally accepted that if you're a lady who enjoys going out to eat at American restaurants, you probably are going to be drinking Chardonnay as your wine of choice.
But why, Mr. Cloud?
I've seen it. I don't
Damn
know.
it.
Such is the way of the stories. The stories we tell each other, the stories we pass on to our children. But someday, Becky, yes, you too will be sitting across from a handsome fella, be drinking wine on his tab, you useless little bitch.
Looks like we can rely on you.
Of course, I'm of the opinion that people ought to determine their own futures, not necessarily dependent on other people's wallets or brains.
Yeah, I am also of that particular opinion, mostly because my wallet is very small. So, whilst we're going going through this mostly automated plasma cannon section, I wanted to bring up the fact that reporting on unlocks back prior to 2010 was stupidly fucking. Depending on where you went, you would end up getting some absolutely wild fucking claims for unlocks for various video games. This one specifically is still got an unlock page that lists all the members of Starwolf as actually playable aside from Wolf himself. This is not actually true. You can't actually unlock Pigma, Pepper, Leon, or Panther as playable characters for the multiplayer, and it bothers me because that is the thing that they actually made in StarFox Command, that you can actually play as Panther and Leon as well as Wolf during the campaign. And to be perfectly honest, I really wish that the multiplayer had a slightly more expanded character roster. Not that I'm entirely sure how it would have been balanced out, because already our character roster is although not really full, pretty horrendously unbalanced. Like Fox and Wolf are pretty Fox, Wolf, and Peppy are pretty objectively the literal best characters to play with.
Nicely done, Fox.
Fox, if you want to do any sort of mixed combat stuff. Peppy, if you want to hold on to the charge blaster for the whole match. And Wolf, if you want to do anything on grounded combat, because he's just so much faster and tankier than everyone else.
I do. It's funny you mention that. As soon as you mentioned lock-on and homing, like, yeah, that was a thing that I ran into in my own experience with StarFox multiplayer. Was if you were getting hit, you were probably getting hit by a player that was using charge up and homing, because it's a fucking homing missile. Uh-oh.
So, you ready for the second to last final form? The final form of this mini boss.
Destroy this ship. Destroy me.
Don't say that.
No. Pepper.
That's the truth of it. Accept it, Fox.
Why? Why is this happening?
Because we needed a boss fight in Corneria, and Pepper made for the easiest target. So yeah, now that 133 combo that I generated is gone, because unfortunately, even though I am doing minor amounts of damage to the boss, you don't get hit score for just dealing damage. You have to actually take down the boss in order to score hit points.
Yeah. The boss only count. The boss does count as an enemy because you get a hit bonus when you take it out.
As with most other bosses in the game, he's worth plus 10 hit. The big thing that you got to worry about when it comes to Peppy is dealing with Pepper's myriad of attacks. To be perfectly honest, both the missile spread shot and the turret spread shot are something that can easily catch you off guard, especially if you're not paying attention on your mini map. Also,
melee.
Wolf can only take a couple of melee hits, even on easy mode, before he starts having some pretty significant complications. You need, in order to deal damage to Pepper's ship, you need to actually hit him either in the head or in the neck. When he's doing his melee attack charge, you specifically need to be shooting at the neck, and that's what I mean when I say that the turret spread shot specifically is one of the big problems that Fox has to figure out a way around. Because even with decent positioning, the plasma cannon has got problems deleting all 6 of those targets.
Incoming enemy missiles. Shoot them down. We're being marked.
Shake 'em. Oh, do something, Fox.
I'm sorry. I'm powerless. Shoot me.
We're doing
All right,
it, Pepper.
answer
We're
the
doing
QTE.
it.
Very nice.
No reason to wait. I'm already an Aparoid.
All right, now come and try swinging at me directly again, and I'll finish you off. Yep.
There we go. We have successfully finished off Pepper. I don't know if he actually has
You
another
did it.
transformation, though. I assume he doesn't, to be perfectly honest. But
It's just raising the dramatic tension. You just
Yeah.
can't get a game over from him hitting you too much.
General Pepper! Peppy!
no, not Peppy. He's the second best character in multiplayer.
General, are you all right?
Is that you, Peppy? What have you done?
Looks like I'll never make retirement now. Oh.
Don't worry, Peppy will be fine for the next mission.
Contact the medical corps. One way or another. My duty's done.
Yay!
I owe you my life.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thanks.
I thought I told you. I didn't come here to save you.
Even so.
So how long you plan on taking up space on my wing?
40 seconds.
Fox, let me give you one piece of advice. Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act.
Thanks, Wolf. So yeah, all in all, Corneria is a pretty okay mission. I don't like the ground and stuff on it, and the plasma cannon section runs on a bit long. But otherwise, it's actually okay, especially since you get a full suite of weapons to explore the town with. And in the next episode, we'll be going over to, well, another all-range mission. Although we only get access to the R-wing for the next mission.
Things like that. Well, hey, I got results, didn't I?
Yes, you did, Peppy. Be safe.
I fucked some shit up, didn't I, Fox?